What an absolutely huge dip yesterday. Wow, from 4,800 per Ethereum, which was almost the all-time high. So congratulations to you guys who believed in Ethereum together with me for like 2 years now. It's better later than never. Nonetheless, we corrected down to 4,400 and Bitcoin corrected from an all-time high of 124.5 down to 117 again, and we got supported by a very important level. So what happened? And going forward, I think most people don't understand exactly what happened here and what it means going forward, because this whole entire thing could have been just a complete manipulation. So thinking about this, I've actually caught a trade on Evadex while retaining full custody of my assets and being fully private and fully anonymous. Link to it is in the description of this video if you want to join and try. Small trade, small profit of $400, and also caught a trade on Bybit right here, plus 5K. And this trade I actually posted in our community, which is accessible to you through trading over on Bybit or on Evadex. If you deposit at least $300 with my link to Bybit or Evadex, you can get access to my trades before I post them on YouTube. So go down the description of this video and you will find everything. And also on Bybit right now, they're doing a huge WSOT trading competition where you can win up to $10 million. So the $10 million prize pool, and I'm inviting you to join my trading competition team so we can trade also together. And the link to this team, Krallo team on WSOT, is also down in the description of this video. So if you're trading on Bybit, come join the team and we could possibly win something together, but you probably should be part of my closed community so that you can see our trades, which will help you get more PNL as well. So now, what happened? Before I come back to the chart and talk about my expectations and what I'm expecting going forward, we had some bad things come out yesterday, which actually fueled this drop in general. So first of all, PPI inflation came out at 3.7 versus 2.9 expected. Last time we had this kind of a discrepancy and this kind of big difference, the markets really started to look very pale. It was a while ago. I think it was in the beginning of the dump in the previous bear market, actually, the beginning of the previous bear market, when the CPI came out beyond the expectations. PPI is not as important, but it is painful and it's going to certainly affect how Federal Reserve goes forward. And suddenly we've also seen a huge spike in Ethereum that is going to be in queue to be unstaked. So this is basically 800,000 Ethereum. So that's like billions and billions of dollars worth of Ethereum will be unstaked in the next 14 days. And the question is if they want to dump it or not, or if it's just a manipulation to scare the investors, just like the one we've seen here. So the main reason why we've seen this dump down here is none other than this right here. U.S. Treasury Secretary came out and claimed on Fox Business that the United States will not be buying Bitcoin, but will use confiscated assets and continue to build that up as a Bitcoin reserve. So, and the whole world was like, okay, holy shit. So, U.S. will not be buying crypto. So, and everything tanked, plus the PPI, plus this unstaking of Ethereum. Everybody got scared. But then, literally, it was, how much later? It was 5 hours later. He came out and he said that Bitcoin that has been finally forfeited to the federal government will be the foundation of the strategic Bitcoin reserve that the president established in his March executive order. In addition, Treasury is committed to exploring budget-neutral pathways to acquire more Bitcoin to expand the reserve. In other words, he spoke about buying crypto. So 5 hours ago, he said they will not buy, and the world was absolutely scared shitless and everything dumped. And then he said, well, we're actually going to buy. How is this not a manipulation? Like, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. So, welcome to the world of crypto, guys. It is a wild west, but it creates opportunity. So, as soon as we've realized this, I was like, okay, we got to put in a trade immediately. And I'll probably put my stop loss into no loss here. So, it will be really, in any case, a break-even trade, even if it keeps dumping from here, which could happen, to be honest. Same thing on Evadex. Guys, by the way, how many points do you have on Evadex? And how much cash back do you have on Evadex? Because I have 121,000 XP points, because you trade and you level up and then you go to your skills and then you get more skills and then you get more cash back, and it's cheaper than any centralized exchange, and it's also safer in a sense because you always control your assets and it's global and it's just financial freedom. So tell me in the comments how many XP points do you have on Evadex, and we're adding more and more liquidity so you'll be able to put in bigger trades as well, so it's very much fun. Okay, so the world right now, really, when we've seen this and this big manipulation, the market really didn't care. Ethereum ETF, let's see, yesterday, 600 million. Even Bitcoin, they bought 200 million. They keep acquiring so much of Ethereum, it's just absolutely insane. And then Coinbase came out and says that full altcoin season may be approaching. I mean, could be inverse in reality, inverse call, but nonetheless, driven by rising institutional interest in Ethereum, altcoin market cap is up over 50% since early July, with LDO gaining from the Ethereum's rebound and SEC support. So basically, Coinbase is calling for an alt season. It kind of makes sense because so much money is flowing into Ethereum. It's the most fundamental altcoin there is, and there are so many altcoins that are on ETH. Even Evadex was built on Ethereum, well, on Arbitrum, but Arbitrum is on Ethereum. So going forward, South Korea's retail investors dump Tesla for Ethereum Treasury companies. Thai crypto mule account cracked. So this is insane. So they're dumping something like Tesla for a company that just simply holds Ethereum. I mean, come on. I think that this is just crazy. And they've done this crazy manipulation that was just profound. And in my opinion, what is going to happen next, we just came down here. What my bet is that we came down, we actually, again, consolidated here, went to my target, then exploded through all these levels, and now we came kind of to retest this level. We've retested it once and exploded higher, and now we retested it again. In case if we do go lower, I'd probably still be looking at 112, and that's why my trade will be in break even. That's why, guys, you should see my trades. You should be part of my community so we can make some good money together, because not all of my trades are perfect, but overall I've been showing you my P&L, so I'm making good money. So you should be paying attention. Now, when it comes to Ethereum, it still is incredibly powerful looking. So therefore, it would be nice to see. We had this nice squeeze down here. I really would love to see, like when it was crashing, I really wanted to see 4,400, but perfectly would be 41.7. I think that any of these levels here right now would be of utmost importance, even if we do go down from here, something like this, and then continuation to the upside. Because institutionals, they push, they correct, they push, they correct, they push. So that's just how the game is played. And I will keep you guys updated, but you should really be the part of my community. When it comes to Bybit, there is the instruction down in the description of this video. But if you want to join Evadex and see my community, use my link to Evadex, you deposit at least $300. Then what you do is you go to your profile, you go to notifications, you enable Telegram notifications. It's going to prompt you to connect your Telegram. And then once you've done it, you will receive a notification right here in notifications, where you will be able to actually get access to the community in Telegram. So in Bybit, it's currently in Discord. In Evadex, it's currently on Telegram. So come join us, see our trades. It's a great community in general, in my opinion. And have an amazing freaking weekend. And certainly check out this video popping up on your screen. This is a 1-hour beginner's trading course that I've done with a basic trading strategy that is not a bad strategy, some risk management, and the understanding of how to use a platform, how to deposit, and how to really use an exchange and stuff. So check out this quick course if you still don't understand how trading works, and you will learn a lot. See you next video.